I have a new shell challenge going on, so you know we have another speed build today. If you don't know what a shell challenge is, it is where I build the exterior walls to a building and then you turn it into whatever you want. It doesn't have to be a house or anything like that. And so this is the shell. I'm sorry, basically. So the rules are you cannot move any of these existing walls. You can make them any height that you want, but you can't be like, oh, let me, you know, extend that because I want it to be extended. Oh, I want this part back here to be a little bigger. Let me just do that. Like, you can't do that. Don't do that. But everything else is pretty much fair game. You can rotate the shell any way that you want it to be on the lot. You can put it on any lot that fits. And so I turned it into this bookstore cafe thing. Let's get into the speed build. So this is hashtag sarahkendalll7 on the gallery. You can find it with my gallery ID, Sarah Kendall with 3 L's, because Sarah Kendall with 2 L's was taken, as we know. And you know I try and do shell challenges like once a month, every other month. And I honestly felt like the last one was too easy. I felt like the last one was just like very average. So that is why I've made it very interesting. I've made this one very interesting. The roofing will not be fun. I'm very sorry. I'm actually like really satisfied with how I roofed it personally. So I did leave that in with the speed build just to show you like how I did it. It obviously makes it easy to like draw out porches and balconies and stuff. So feel free to do that. Also feel free to literally just do a half wall roof, go a little modern moment, because we know I love to do that as well. And tours for this shell will be February 20th and February 22nd over on my Twitch channel, which is linked down below if you don't already follow me there. And yeah, feel free to turn this into whatever you want. I did a bookstore and cafe and also an apartment above. Obviously, it cannot be all of those things in the game, but this one I was just kind of building for the joy of building with this one. And I think when I uploaded it to the gallery, I made it a retail lot. The only thing you need for a retail lot is a cash register, so I just added a cash register and called it a retail lot. I also figure then your sim can buy the retail store and then just always stay at the retail store and live above it. I think that's how that works. I know you can do that with restaurants. I really just wish we had multifunctional lots, obviously, in the game. If you missed my What I Want in The Sims in 2022 video, I want a get to work refresh with the ability to have multifunctional lots, because like this is my dream life. I would love to have a bookstore cafe and then live in the apartment above. Especially like I really go hard at the end of this video. Like, stick around. I don't know what got into me, but I said like we're literally doing all of the clutter. We're gonna make it look so cute, so good in my opinion. And that's at the very end of the video, so make sure you watch. And what I'm doing here now, when I make community lots, I obviously want them to be accessible. So I was trying to do this thing where you like take a roof piece and slope it so it looks like, you know, a wheelchair ramp, but it was like cutting away the fence in a really weird way. So I ended up not doing that. And then at the very end, I actually don't even know if I kept that in the speed build, but at the very end, I literally just like lower it down. I think the stairs up to it are really cute. If you want to just like do that, that's fine too. Obviously we don't have like wheelchair representation in The Sims, but I do like to, you know, keep that in mind when I'm doing my builds. So I did just flatten it so there's no stairs and there doesn't need to be a ramp then. And then the layout of this, I actually fully streamed like 3 hours of this, and then that didn't make it into the speed build. The only part that made it into the speed build was me actually building the shell. And then I restarted it off camera because I hated the layout that we ended up with when we ended that stream. Basically, the layout that we had was that the cafe thingy is like in the back, and then there were bookshelves in the front, but I realized it made it easier to put all of the bookshelves like on the back wall. And then obviously I sectioned off the little area with like the ladder, and then there's a little storage space that, you know, takes you up to the apartment. Like, I basically redid all of this like off camera. And I also find speed builds go faster when I like do them off camera, because like I'm always pausing to talk to chat. I'm always like indecisive, asking chat for a bunch of stuff when I'm streaming it on Twitch, which is where most of my speed builds come from. And so it's almost easier to do them off camera, but I also love streaming them because I love having the input of like chat. But we put just some bookshelves back there, and this is obviously like a very like small, very quaint community lot. I think it's very cozy, you know, it's not like in a big city. It's not a big city bookstore or whatever. It's just like an independently owned bookstore and cafe. And then we also did a back patio. I wasn't really planning to do that, but then I just felt like there maybe needed to be some more seating, and I used a big plant like in the middle of the patio to kind of like separate the space. I did that in my 2022 build where I built the house out of like 2022, and I found it like separated the space really nicely, kind of made it feel a little more official. I don't even know what I mean by that. But then in the bathroom, obviously we just have like 2 toilets and a sink, and I kind of hate the way diagonals work in this game though. Like, I wish we could do half tile walls, because it would be so nice to be able to have a half tile diagonal wall, if that makes sense, because that's why the bathroom has to be like is it a pentagon? I think it's a pentagon, because I had to do an extra diagonal and make it that shape. That literally doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna stop talking. But yeah, so I want to live here. I want to go to this bookstore cafe. I think it's very adorable. I think it's very cute. And you know I love shell challenges because I love to see what other people build with all the same shell. Like, that is literally the coolest part, is that everyone has a different interpretation of the same building. So make sure you're following on Twitch for when tours will be. And how we do the tours is that I set a limit of 20, and then it's kind of first come, first serve. You redeem a tour with your channel points, and then then, you know, you get placed in the queue. I'm wondering, you know, depending on how many submissions we have, we might just start taking them like randomly, because I don't want people to feel left out, but I also, like, it's getting to the point where I cannot physically tour every single build on a stream unless I do like 5 streams just of shell tours. I do my best to look at all the submissions on the gallery though. I try my best to comment on them. So I normally do see the build, I just don't always tour it on stream. So if that's like really important to you, like if you're only doing it so I would see it, I might say don't do the challenge if you're gonna be sad that I won't tour it. Like I want you to have fun with the challenge, and I want you to understand that the fun of the shell challenge is the build itself. It's figuring out how that shell is gonna work for you, how you're going to do it. The fun should not be that I get to tour it on stream, even though that is fun, but you know what I mean? Also, I'm sorry if I look tired. I like just woke up today, so my voice is all like just woke up voice. My face is all just woke up face. What is just woke up face? I don't even know, but I'm hoping to have this video out on Thursday for you all. If not Friday, I want to, you know, I want to be in my YouTube Slay era. I already uploaded twice this week, but I don't really count the trailer reaction video because like that one was just like an easy video to make, you know? Like that wasn't a building video. That wasn't a signature Sarah Kendall build. But as I've been saying for so long, I'm like, we have to get the 100 baby challenge back. It's like I upload one episode and then I'm just like, that's it for the year, besties, we're done. No, I want to finish the 100 baby challenge. I really want to. Those videos are just an extreme amount of work to make. I think I've talked about this before. I'm like filming for 2 hours of gameplay to make sure I have a 15 to 20 minute video once edited. And then I also like to edit those videos a bit heavier, a bit more, because I want to be telling a consistent story. I also want it to be entertaining. I want people to like watch all the way to the end. And I find that really difficult. I don't know why. I just like, I'm very good at editing for like building videos. And I find the gameplay videos harder to edit, which I think is probably why I haven't done other gameplay videos on my channel that much. I definitely much prefer streaming gameplay. And that's not to say that I don't like making gameplay videos, because I literally love the 100 baby challenge. Like that is the first thing I did when I got The Sims 4 was the 100 baby challenge. So I don't know. And I know there's a lot of 100 baby challenge fans out there, but I do know that like majority of the people that subscribe to me subscribe for the build videos. So yeah, I don't know. That's just something I have to think about, something we all have to think about. I've also so much been in my City Skylines era right now. I am so obsessed with City Skylines, and I like go through phases with that. I think a lot of people talk about going through phases with The Sims and like picking it up for like 2 days, 24 hours a day, and then abandoning it for months. And that's kind of how I am with City Skylines. I don't have a master's degree, but if I were to get one, like even before starting playing like City Skylines and stuff, I wanted to get it in like urban planning, city planning, something like that, or geographic information systems, which I do already have a certificate in. But I just love maps. I love thinking about maps. I love everything that goes into like urban planning or city planning, or at least from an outsider's perspective. I feel like maybe a real city planner might have other thoughts, or obviously you have a different perspective once you do that as your job. And who's to say I will never get a master's degree? I'm just not going to get one right this second, but something about it scratches that brain itch, you know? I just love making a silly little city. And usually I get to a population of like 20,000 and I'm like, I can't do it. The traffic is not flowing and all my roads are red. Like, I don't know what to do. And usually it's about like maybe 2 roads are red and everything else is green, because I usually just do a grid and then deviate from the grid every once in a while. But like grids are very useful when you're making your city. They're very good for traffic flow, but it's just so hard to create an entrance to the city that actually flows really nicely. Anyway, I'm sure you signed up for a Sims video and not a City Skylines video, but if you do like City Skylines, let me know. I would love to stream it either on Twitch or on TikTok. Like, it's just fun. And I think it's especially fun when you do make ridiculous things. Like, you really can create a disastrous city, or you can create a really nice city. I don't know. But my favorite City Skylines YouTuber, City Planner Plays, is so good. That is a real city planner playing City Skylines, and it's so informative. It's so educational. I feel like I already have the master's degree in city planning, but I will link the channel down below so that you can check it out, because oh, it's so good. Anyway, back to the build. We're popping upstairs. We're doing the bathroom, and I cut a huge part out of like trying to get the layout of the upstairs apartment to work, because I was like very convinced we needed a Murphy bed, and that just wasn't working. So I end up like sectioning off a bedroom, and like it's a decent space for a 1-bedroom, you know, apartment, 1-bedroom house space, whatever you call it. So I didn't even really need to like save the space with the Murphy bed, because I think it turned out really cozy and really cute. And we have a full dining table with like 4 chairs around it. So like normally you don't get that. And this was also one of those streams that a lot of my streams have just been turning into just chatting streams, where I have like the Sims on in the background. I'll place an item every couple minutes, but we're talking about something completely different. But I love that my community, like, we love that. We love having long chatty streams, but it's bad for the speed build because I'm always cutting around the pauses in the build. So I basically like tried to to make a kitchen layout, you know, I was like, it's fine that it runs into the Murphy bed shelf. Like, I think that actually looks good. And then I just like deleted all of it, and then it like randomly cuts to where I had drawn off the room. But again, we are getting to the good part here, because once I like really left and reassessed, the clutter got so much better. It turned out so cozy. Like, here we go. Here we go. And it's a small area for a living area, but I literally, like, I want to go here in real life. I would love to sit here and just like curl up with a book, with a cat. I did put some cat stuff in here and just watch TV. We did some layered rugs. I'm really getting out of my comfort zone with the layered rugs. Also, I'm sorry if my like talking is like not lined up with the build. Usually the later we get in the build, the less in sync it is, but that's just because of the way that I film them, where I'm watching the video but only recording my face. But it's because I cannot talk seamlessly without like messing up my words or saying ums or having to take a breath for however long this speed build is, like 15 minutes. So I have to pause the video sometimes, and then I just have to hope that my talking and the video line up. Oh, and for some reason I decided to use the tool mod specifically on the tissue box, because I was like, oh, it can be like it's sitting in the basket. Like, there was really no point for that. I was just like, I feel like that adds to the kind of like cozy cluttered look where you don't have room for every single thing. So I thought it was kind of cute. I don't know. And I will reiterate, the best advice I ever got, it was from someone on TikTok. It's like, whenever you think you're done cluttering, add 10 more pieces of clutter. And that's like kind of what I did. I wasn't counting specifically, but I was like, I look like I'm done, but I'm not done yet. So I added that really cute shelf. I feel like the shelf really ties it all in, brings it all together. And the bedroom I think is really cute as well. And so is the kitchen area. The kitchen area is a bit of a mess. I kept getting really so angry at the cabinet because they're either ginormous, they are not the right size because they're ginormous. The lighting is wrong on all the cabinets, so they never look like they match. It's just a mess. So instead I did some open shelving, but I'm getting ahead of myself. This is the bedroom, at least when I'm watching, and it's super cute. I love that like quilted swatch of the cats and dogs bed. It is so cute, so adorable. I literally, so cozy. And I believe most of the gallery art I used in this, if not all, is by MNEWI1103, who is one of my favorite painting creators, along with Holy Schmo Wow. I just wanted to change it up. I'm usually always using Holy Schmo Wow, and I'm like, we cannot forget about my other favorite gallery painting creators. Gallery art is truly one of the best things about The Sims 4. I shouldn't say about The Sims 4, but like, you know what I mean. It's one of the best things in The Sims 4. But I guess it's not even in The Sims 4 because it's by exterior creators. External, whatever, you know what I'm saying. But it's really, really nice, and it is a fun way to spice up your builds. That's what I have to say. Slightly related to that, I decided that like my goal for 2022, I want to maybe not make CC, but I would like to make a recolor, like learn how to make a recolor, you know? I think I could at least do that. I just sometimes I'm like, I really want this item in The Sims, and no one that I've seen has made it yet, and then I'm just like, what if I knew how to make that? That would be kind of fun. But then I'm like, I have no artistic ability. Like, I literally do not have an artistic bone in my body, at least from terms of like designing and drawing standpoint. Like, you could consider Sims builds art, or like whatever. You could consider video editing art, but like drawing, taking a vision from the head and making it a picture or something in reality, never been my strong suit. It's not for me, besties. But anyway, I would like to learn how to make a recolor because some things I do want recolored. But yeah, so I did add some like cat stuff, and I don't think you see me add a litter box, but I did add a litter box. I actually did not playtest this. I will playtest it before it goes on the gallery, but I had to like size down a bunch of stuff in the bathroom because there was no good place for the litter box to go. I was like, I'm not gonna put it in the kitchen. I'm not gonna put it in the dining area. Like, there's no good place in the bedroom or in the living room. I'm not gonna put it down the ladder. How's the cat gonna get there? So the only place was in the bathroom. But I find this build super very cute, and there is a little balcony area as well that I thought was like my dream balcony. Like, I put a yoga mat there, some seating. Like, we are skill building. I popped that guitar in there too. Oh, I wanted to add a laptop. I forgot I wanted to put a laptop on the dining table, like just so that there would be a computer, because I did not put one there. But maybe before it gets on the gallery, I will remember to do that. I also put a pride flag out front. I need to let the people know that they are accepted here. Every time I see a business with a pride flag out in the front, I'm like, yes, slay, I love it. It just makes me feel very accepted and welcome. Again, I don't know how exactly this lot will work in the game. Like, are you gonna buy the retail lot and then live there? But like, how will you get the cafe to also work? I don't know. I didn't even playtest. I put like a gate by the cafe part to kind of symbolize that that is like for employees. So I don't even know if that will work. It probably should. I don't know why it wouldn't. Either way, I think the problem to like classify it as a cafe, I needed more dining chairs, which I thought was really silly because we had had a lot of like the bar stools. I didn't have enough dining chairs. You need 6 dining chairs. So you could throw them somewhere on the lot and like make it work as a cafe, because I do think that's the only thing that's missing. But then I don't know if your sim can own a cafe and run a cafe. I don't think they can, the same way they run a restaurant. So I'm like, so then do you make it a restaurant? But then it's like, then you don't have a lot of the restaurant stuff. So it is all kind of a mess, and it could kind of be solved by multifunctional lots. I honestly don't know if it's like that worth it to like invest in cross-pack gameplay, but I don't know, because I don't think you can own a cafe with dine out, because cafes come with get together, not dine out. So why would they put that? I don't know. If it were me though, because I'm different, I would let you own a cafe with dine out. But either way, I would love for them to even add that capability. That would be really slay. Oh, also I put a bunch of lavender outside, because in my head they have a lavender latte at the cafe and they get the homegrown lavender from right outside. Anyway, this brings us to the end of the speed build with all of the landscaping. So let's jump into the game and take a quick final look. Okay, so here it is. It's actually so cute. Like, I think it would look so cute in a lot of different worlds. I love this gigantic window from Get to Work. I think I never used that. This is what it looks like on the inside. There's that cash register I added so that it could be tagged as retail. My favorite thing might be these plants hanging down off of the bookshelves. Obviously the bathroom over here is nothing special. There's the outdoor area, and then here is the like little side room with the ladder. And then this is the upstairs apartment. Oh my gosh, it looks like a lot of my clutter is still here. That's like very rare these days. But here's the bathroom. So I sized down the litter box. I have to playtest that. If not, I think I'll size down the toilet, because I'm pretty sure your Sims can still use that. I could also probably size down the sink. Either way, that's where I squeezed that in. I just love the dining table right by the window. And then this is the kitchen. This is the living area, and like, it's just so cute. It's just so cute and cozy. And then here's the bedroom. I have to playtest it, and the balcony, and then all of the gallery paintings in the back. And yes, this will be on the gallery for you once I playtest it and figure out how it best works on the gallery. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave me a like. That really helps me out. Once again, you can find the shell on the gallery under hashtag sarahkendalll7. Tours are February 20th and 22nd, and so make sure you are following on Twitch over there. You don't want to miss tours. If you enjoy Sims and Sims building, feel free to subscribe to my channel or my Stream Your Uploads channel right up here, and or you can watch another one of my videos right down here. Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. Why do they all start with T's? Anyway, follow on all of those. Leave me a comment down below telling me your favorite color. Yes, so true. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a lovely tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!